Adreden, and we are in, well, sort of 7 Days to Die. We're going to probably play a little bit, but I wanted to just maybe do a couple minutes of modding, so it's just a couple of little things I wanted to try. I moved my mic again. It seems like maybe it's okay. Do let me know in the comments if it's too echoey or something. I'm still tuning in this new mic stand thing I got here. I suspect it's a little bit quiet, but I don't know. Anyhow, the levels look pretty good. Okay, so on the screen, uh, you can see Unity. Unity is what 7 Days to Die is built in. And what I've been working on as of yesterday was this. So, I mean, I've been reading the dev blog and I realized that they're adding some more melee weapons. I was thinking about it. Oh, yeah, how many melee weapons are there? There's really just the clubs, the knife, the machete. That's pretty much it, right? But they're adding baseball bats and spears, basically. So, finally. Let's see, how many alphas is that? 7? 6? 7 or 6 alphas since I heard about the spear? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyhow, you may recognize this guy. That is the Spike Club. This is a Blender. This is what I use to do 3D modeling. And so let's see here. It's always different jumping back from one to the other. The 3D controls are just different between Blender and Unity. So kind of a bit of a bugger. I'm hoping this one will look out right. When you zoom out, some of the framework starts to of the lower club thing starts to come out. It's kind of weird. Anyhow, I'm still trying to work on figuring out how to make these progress in the game. But I think this is a bit better, deeper system all in all. Yeah, because I'm gonna probably rip out the original clubs, keep them like they're gonna look the same, but they're gonna be kind of ripped out and replaced. And I'm gonna probably do the same thing in Alpha 18, considering I've already got the club. The machete can stay as it is. The new spears, they fit in with my system. I don't really care. They're totally easy. I can just rip the heads off and keep the shafts. No worries. Easy to do. And what else we have? Baseball bats. I already got baseball bats. I may just take their baseball bats right out, depending on if they're cool or not. Coffee. Okay. So what else here? Yes, and we can add spikes to it. So this was all one model before, and I kind of get, I personally think that there's no reason why these spikes can't be belonging to other things. We're in edit mode, that's why. There we go. Can't get rid of that. See, you could do this too, right? Now this is a spiked club without the iron reinforcements. There's no reason in my books why you need to have iron reinforcements on a club to then make it into a fight club. I just don't know. Kind of weird to me. Anyhow, so I've started to extract these assets, and now, we can just do these little spiky doos here. That's good to me. So, yeah, just sort of, or you can just, view it like this too. This is sort of without. This is what I was working on a bit yesterday morning. So there you go. Let's see here. So yeah, I did the extractions and stuff for this. What was the other thing I kind of maybe wanted to show you? We can show you a few things. I'm not gonna talk about too much about what they are. This is gonna be a new power generation block. Only maybe 1 or 2 people might know what this thing is, because I've told them. Or maybe you might recognize something of this and be like, I think that might be this thing. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. It's a surprise that's coming up. And what else? It's gonna just, a little bit of a behind the scenes of what's coming up in a Dred end. Or perhaps a future. I'm gonna rename the mod in the future, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Depends on how much. Because this one was kind of more about like having an ending to the game, whereas in the future ones they'll still have the endings, but they should be deeper and more of them. and then maybe cascading overall things. Where is some of you guys have seen this. This is that portally thing in one of my series. It was made in this particular thing. And we also have, there it is, the mining laser, if it loads. Now, I just sort of like working on this. Been learning a lot about texturing. I just learned a new technique actually, which uses sort of a color mask and brushes and stuff to sort of paint the edges to give them worn looks. And one could mix and match these two textures here a lot better. Right now, I've got each one of them has its own shader. But there's this sort of other system where you can just sort of blend it all together in one good old chunk. It's quite nice looking. Yeah. There's not much more to do on this for the UVs and stuff. Hello, somebody. But let's see here, what do we have? I do need to copy this whole thing here. Because it has UVs mapped already, whereas this one here is a high poly mesh, which is the same mesh. Because I was going to try to mess around with it and make it look different, but I think about it, I don't really need to. Mr. Bone Kraken! How's it going? Yeah. This will be the mining laser. So, yeah, it's coming along. Got so many little things I'm working on that, you know. What does it look like in render? It probably just looks black in rendered mode. Rendered. Yeah. It's just gonna be the base of it. Let's go back to material. It's gonna be like underneath the paint or the plastic, you know? Whatever is on it. Whatever I decide to do. I don't know. I'm still playing with it. It's gonna be held like the chainsaw because it's a nice comfortable position, I think, to hold a giant mining laser. Wow. Thank you, g'day, mate. Yeah, thank you for the follow, man. That's awesome. Woo! Hype train for g'day, mate. Oh no, it's fifth kills. My bad. My chat is a bit goofy looking there. Trekker, how's it going? So fifth kills. I'm also talking to people on Twitch and YouTube, so that's why I may seem like I'm kind of talking to other people or myself. You should put a shoulder strap on it as well. Yes, shoulder strap is pretty easy. All in all, there isn't really much to it. Like a shoulder strap is a thing that already exists in the world. This one I've got to imagine things about it. Like if we were to go, it's got these like little indents and stuff. Or to go over to solid view, you can see like other details and stuff. Actually, the shading on this one is a bit goofy for some reason. Not really sure why the shading is off. Whatever. That's not none of your concern. I can fix that on my own time. But yeah, you can see, a little bit different in shape. But anyhow, I think that's pretty much that. This is something I thought up in Alpha 16. So I've been kind of working on it. Baseball 2 Mark. Thank you for the follow, man. That's awesome. Woo. Man, I'm telling you, Mixers seems to be the place to go. Okay, so anyhow, this is, yes, for my mod, if you guys didn't quite catch what I was up to. Anyway, this isn't what I was mainly going to work on. I was showing people my the spiked club stuff that I'm working on, because I want to make it so that the spikes and stuff can go on other things. Shoulder strap, yeah. Shoulder strap as a mod lessens the stamina usage as well. That's true. It'll be good. I agree 100%. Remind me if I forget to do it, because it's easy to put on. Like I said, easy. But yes, spiked club can now be Anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on now. Just really quick, I'm going to try something in Unity, and then we might play some of the game afterwards just to get a little more progress. Okay, let's, I don't even need to save that. Whatever, get out of here. Quit. Anyhow, I'm working on other little projects too, but I don't want to give away everything at the moment. New zombies and other power supplies as well. So, and Dawn is working on some stuff too, so that's good. Anyhow, this is what I've kind of been working on. Now that I have the asset kind of extracted, how do we do this? Yes. The Unity has a different 3D control system than Blender, so it's just a bit weird going back and forth. At any rate, oh yeah, this is one of the swords in my mod. You may recognize it from some show that's on TV. I don't know. Maybe it's recognizable or not. Anyhow, it's in there. But the main goal today is to see if I can get you, Mr. Pipe, and the plank to work. This is what I spent a lot of time on yesterday. Actually, the thing I actually spent the most time on yesterday was probably this stupid thing. It's the axe handle, which, you know, isn't a big deal per se. Let's just move the whole thing and then we'll go back. But it's just put that in focus and rotate around. It's just the axe handle, but now it's a tool handle because, like, if you go to a hardware store, you can find these things everywhere, right? But it's modular now, and you can put stuff on it. I'll show you that in a moment when we hop into the game. Yeah, let's make sure that that's back where it was. We'll hide it because I don't care about it. I need to. I had to move these attachment points, and under this, and I think that's why it hasn't been working. Yeah, hopefully it works this time. We'll see. If not, whatever. It's not something for the stream. So the process is, well, there's a lot of things that have already been set up in this. Mr. Bonekraken says, well, okay, what else do you have? Oh, lots of stuff, sir. Broadswords, please, or buster swords for heavy blades. Well, technically, I have an entire pack of, well, here's a bunch of axes and stuff. Man, I could show you so many things. There's an axe. Oh, close this. I need to learn a shortcut key for, like, hiding axes and stuff, because this is just super slow. Double-handed axe. I don't know, there's lots of things here. Then there's, like, an entire medieval or fantasy weapon pack somewhere in here. Actually, I don't think I imported that yet, but I have it on the store, so that's fine. Anyhow, there's so much to show, so much I could show you guys. I'm trying to stay focused. Okay, stay focused, man. This one, you, that. Okay, so now it has to be visible so that I can export it. And then we need to quickly go find it, and it'll be over here in prefabs. And this, I believe, is this guy here. So I've updated it. Now, there's a script that you have to install into Unity, import it. It's something that Sphere usually updates. And now we want to put this maybe there, yep. And we want to overwrite it. Great. Hopefully it works. I've also had to change a bunch of shader settings so that they work with Windows and Linux. But hey, that's just another little piece of the puzzle here. Then we just load up the game and try it. Broadswords or buster swords, blades, or for heavy blades. Yeah, we'll see about them. Anyways, handles are good bludgeoning weapons. They are, but then you can add stuff to them. And then we have Trekker saying, will the final design have the spikes more forward towards the end? Yes. Well, that's sort of one of the reasons to have this set up here, which is grip and head. You adjust these little things up and down so that, like, let's say, I'm going to undo this in a second, but let's say you want the head position to be here, then the head position will be here, and anything that's mounted onto the head of the 3D model will be there, versus anything on the grip will be down here. And then there can be pommels as well. I haven't disassembled this one into sub parts yet, and I don't think I would because I don't know. I don't have any sort of reason to do that. Anyhow, head, we're gonna move that back to where it was, and that should be okay. Okay. Anyhow, back over to this, over to testing. Now this sometimes is a bit of a bugger. Now this probably actually won't work. First, we need to go over to the XML. I just want to do this kind of really quickly here. Okay, item modifier. We want, now I've been having a bit of a problem yesterday with things. What I need to do, and I've tried this once. This one is ripped right from the XML of the game, but then this one here is one that I've modified quite a bit, and it worked quite well. Wait, down. We want to go to the hoe head. We want to copy that, and then I'm going to put it here. Paste that sucker there, and I hit the wrong button because I got big fingers. Get off my screen. Let's see, Control F. And now what I essentially want to do is take this out. Let's just make a new file real quick so I can just, because I don't want to really lose all this work. I just want to kind of get rid of it for a moment. X and there, because there's some things in here that I did that I kind of want to reapply, but yeah, we go back over here, and what do we have? We want to change the name to be this name so that it can find it, and we have that, and we want it to go on, doesn't need to go on the stick, but I guess it works maybe. It depends on the size of everything. We can also fine tune that. Bat, rebar handle, tool handle, melee pipe. I'm gonna just do this one on the melee, on just basically the tool handle for now, because I'm curious about it. I'm also curious about the pipe to see if it'll work, but anyhow. Hand mesh and drop mesh, those need to be replaced. These are what the 3D models that we were working on, like this 3D model right here. That's that, and it also needs to be changed down here. Yeah, we basically want to have it so that when you hold an item, it's created, like when a handheld item is created, you attach a prefab, which is the 3D model, to it. This is the 3D model, and then the parent transforms their attachment and grip, and that should be how it works. So I don't know, it's been a while since I visited this thing. Yeah, it's been quite a time. It's more. How's it going? Okay, Mr. Bonecraken. An idea just came in. Sledgehammer with like a jet exhaust on the other side, fed with gunpowder as fuel to increase the damage and inertia. S'more. Yeah, well, see, I know you, and I know how you talk, sir. Whereas other people. Anyhow, let's see here. So basically, on this one here, we want to take it and just change it from the hoe head to the spiked prefab. Now I've got that. Now this probably won't look quite right. Custom icon. Well, I think I'm just gonna comment that out for now because I don't actually have a custom icon. And augmented, These are just all the different effects and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna work on this more later, but I'm just gonna kind of get a go of it. We'll just try one round of what I do in my time of modding. Oh my god, it's more. This is your fault, by the way. This is your fault, buddy. You put me on this path. Okay, so I guess one last quick look. This is where you can install it on. So you have stick, the bats, rebar, tool handle, and melee pipe. So that's that. I guess we'll try it, and we'll see what happens. So then it's all saved. The game is loaded. You can load XML at like while it's running. For 3D models, you have to actually redo the whole thing, which is why the placement of the heads takes so long. It's brutal. I'm just going to do this in my test world because it's a bit of a bugger. It's going well. Hope you're having a good morning. So far, so good. Got my coffee. Also, MBK. That sounds like a rocket-powered... Oh, yeah, Mr. Bone Sledgehammer. Yeah, well, one of the things I was thinking about for a sledgehammer was a sledgehammer that had shotgun, like a double-barrel shotgun in the front. Uh-oh. 507 modifiers. Position 5. These are like the errors that I have to deal with every time I've messed something up. What is it saying it needs? Configs is expected in line 507. Okay. Well then. If it doesn't crash. Line 507. Why would it expect it there? That's bizarre. In items. What the heck is it talking about? Sometimes those things cause like big errors and stuff. They kind of cascade. In item modifiers, oh, line 570. Dyslexic much? Anyhow, yes, a rocket, not a sledgehammer, even if it had like a shotgun in the front of it, then you like smash into somebody, and you take it pulls back, but then, you pull a trigger and then it does like a double barrel shotgun blast right on a particular bad guy, and also flings it backwards at you. I think would be a really fantastic weapon. Could also probably couple that with the gyro controller, which is something I'm planning on adding, which would make it so that there's a torque generated by an electrical force through momentum and stuff. Anyhow, there's that, but that will be another thing to come. I just need more time or more help. One or the other, man. Anyhow, I need to change the time of the day because I don't like it. Anyhow, this is, do you remember, you guys, I don't know, I never actually showed this off much because I was going to make a series finale for Alpha 16. So this is the missile from Red Mesa, if you recall. Anyhow, I do have an ICBM in the game, and we're going to use that probably at some point, and it's just not right now. And this, of course, for anybody who's new to the channel, is not the final texture for this block, but it's a very high-powered block that can't really easily destroy. Anyhow, there's stories behind that. So, we go over here, and, well, of course it's broken, so we need to go and fix that real quick. Now, why would it think that it needs one here? Oh, because there's two appends. Because I copied this one. Yeah, okay. Just tons of stupid little errors like that come up. Okay. Save. This is why it takes so long, because you always have to, like, exit and restart. It's so freaking annoying. Do you think it's just the zombie arms that are strong enough to break through steel, or do you think it's in their entire skeleton? I don't know. Now in Alpha 17, they can take more damage from falling, right? They'll never take more than, what, 30% or 33% or whatever it is? So, but I also think it's also probably their tendons, right? Because the tendons have to hold muscles together, or bones together. They join from over the joints and such. But then there's also the ligaments. No, sorry, I've got these wrong. Tendons are the muscles joining to the bones. So those should be probably quite strong too, because the forces a zombie can generate to smash steel is obviously enhanced. And of course, yeah, the ligaments that hold bones together also would be probably enhanced. Otherwise, the bones would just come apart in that arm, right? Like the radius and the ulna would just split apart. Anyhow, no errors. Fantastic. We don't like errors. So then, yeah, if you can, let me see here. DM, enter, and then this is that thing I was working on yesterday so much, but it allows me the freedom of having one handle that can then have, oh wait, we need to go, a shovel, pickaxe, an axe head, or there can be other handles that have, axe heads. And this is the problem that I was working on yesterday, was this frickin' thing. You just won't show the frickin' handles or the heads on them. So annoying. It's like, you don't know what's up with it. It's got an axe head on it, which doesn't work. And that doesn't work. And I don't know, there's something subtle or small about what I've done that's a difference. Anyhow, besides being super annoying, yeah, okay. So, yeah, anyhow, we're gonna try to put something on this one. Hopefully it works. Because it was working, I think, yesterday. Get out of there, man. You. Modify. What is this guy? Spike mod. Okay, great. We'll put the spikes on it. Alright, so it does feel like, when I do it that way, it does work. And I gotta do the positioning part of the head stuff. It's just a freaking nightmare. It takes so friggin' long. So, in theory, you could put these big-ass metal spikes now in that. Yay! Now, did it say bat? I think it said bat, too, right? Maybe not. It does say bat. So, installable one, bat. But I don't think the bat has a thing for it. Modify. It does have a bat in it already, but I don't think it has the attachment point for the head. So, yeah, they don't show up in this one yet. But in theory, we can do that. Anyhow. That's roughly what I'm up to. Any questions at this point, or should I go play the game now? Good point about more than just the bones being resilient. Yeah, which is also kind of a fun thing, because maybe you could take the tendons or the fascia on the muscles, maybe, and maybe the ligaments, and maybe transform them into a new type of material for like clothing that would be super durable, or maybe on the bow, like a high tensile thing on the bow. I don't know. There's all kinds of fun ideas that one could go just by accepting that the zombies are real and they have these properties that can be exploited, right? That's sort of what a lot of the things I'm working on are about. Maybe you could mount a still biting zombie head to the handle for a good PvP. Oh my god, dude. That sounds fun. Yes, I can do that. I'm almost at the point I think I can do that. I can get most of it working, but the animation stuff is, I can do some of it, and I'm still working on it though. But that sounds freaking amazing. It also provides the player with a buff that hides the player from zombies. Oh, yes, I see. Huh, that sounds awesome. This is why you need to help me out more on here, man. You have good ideas. Zombie skull is a mace. Yeah, that could work too. Yeah. Make arrows out of their bones. Yeah. See? And this is the thing, like, that I think the fun pimps are kind of missing, is that they don't realize that, if you have anything you do in a world affects how the world is. And my mod is kind of just about adapting to it, right? So you have, like, these blocks are, in theory, made from the bones of zombies, right? Because they're super strong. And, therefore, there you go. Yeah, I'll try. Try to remember, write these things down in the comments, guys, so that I can like remember how to remember to do these things. And Phoenix, hello, sir. I'm just modding. Took the because you're just coming in. Took the spikes from the spike club, and I'm adding them to new weapons and such. So, actually, I also saw the other day that a couple of Spheres, no, Zith's stuff from his Zith's bats was working too. Though the position is just goofy. So you, was it the nail mod? I think it was this guy. Or maybe that's ours. Anyhow, I believe you can also... Nope, not on that one. This one? Where did I put them on? I don't know. I've been messing around with these things so much in the last day that seems a bit odd and off. Maybe this bat. No. Anyways, I gotta add a bunch of those points. Like I said, these attachment points to some of these other weapons and such. It's been on my list for a long time, and I guess now I'm gonna put myself through hell doing it. But hey, whatever. Whatever! Yeah, basically make a mod on making a whole zombie into a weapon. Yeah, I guess so. But it's not just that, because the zombies are even more applicable to technology than that. It's just, you know, someone needs to think about it, right? Like you guys, and me. Like you could use it to a hat and puppet and give it a voice. Okay, maybe we'll see. You know that's doable, man. I don't know if I've ever shown if many people have seen this or not, because I don't know how many people here have actually played the mod. But cloth. Which one do we want? For the plank, for the bat. I think the bat one looks pretty good. We'll try that on the plank too. But if you go modify, you throw this grip on there, and then you select it. Okay, maybe it's not that one. But the wrong one? I think that's the wrong one. I've got to change that to this one. Is that the right one? No, that's the wrong one. The heck did we call it? Bandana? For the spear. Okay, well, we'll do that then. Which is the old stick. And we'll take the bat out of there. Got the old stick. Let's... We can just put that right on there, I think. Yeah, so as you can see, you know, it's got this, like, cloth effect. Where it just, like, whips around. And anyway, there's a couple of those in the game. So yeah, it's totally possible to make stuff like that. Probably flop up and down, because, you know, the cloth moves and such. It doesn't really seem to take too much from the game, so yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Want to add it on a lot more things. It's just a matter of time. Always about time and getting things done, right? Like, I just don't have the time to do all the editing myself. I do. It'll just take me months. So, anyhow. That's that. This was the bat that we made for Darkness. I don't know. That has been shown off much either. It's actually much easier to see in first person. It says Darkness, and there's a couple of them. Because she didn't really have a signature weapon. Not like me, who has my swords. Really long, the Adreden sword. Which is a bit different than this one here. Oh yeah, did we try the pipe? We did try the pipe. wonder if the attachment still works for that. Anyhow, we could also try to see if we can do long claw, because long claw is fun too. Okay, first off, I wanted to modify this test out to see if this joint would work. Okay, so I broke it, which is fine. That's fine. That's what happens sometimes when you try to make things work. Anyhow, this is the long claw sword. This is Jon Snow's sword from Game of Thrones. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool. Might end up taking it apart and using pieces of it for other weapons. We'll see how it goes. And then this, of course, is my sword. And then we figured that it needed to be longer, so we made a long version of it too. And made some other interesting modifications to it, so now you can see through it and stuff. So, anyhow, those are all the things. These are not, they don't have any modifiers though. Maybe they do. Maybe you can put like a serrated blade and stuff on them. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Blah blah blah. That's all the stuff, and you know, things that I've just been working on. Dawn and I. Yeah, it's significantly longer. Gives you an extra couple of inches to smack a zombie without them smacking you, right? Oh, it's cute, is it? When you die, can I give it to my kids? No, the real one goes to my kids. Well, I could give you maybe one of the foam ones I made. I was thinking about making that a perk on Patreon. Like, get a foam sword! Though the amount of time it takes to make one is a little bit much. So, it would have to be like a bigger perk than I actually have right now. Anyhow. Okay. So, obviously those changes I did didn't quite work. I'll keep futzing around with that. But yeah, this is probably the biggest thing that's been keeping the mod from being like developed a lot more. Other than, yeah, because I only have the time to do a little bit of it, so out of time. So we'll go with that. I should change the texture for the shirt because I changed that in the thing. Because this is actually technically a Gamberson. And it looks different here than it does on me. So I should change that. Anyhow. Yeah, I figure so. But it would have to be like, I don't know how much the Patreons would have to pay to get a sword like that. Because it takes, well, you know, if I were to make a lot of them, I'd have a system, right? Maybe like a press to cut out the pieces, and then a better system for painting them. If people wanted them, kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really mind making a couple ones by hand really easily, but some sort of process would be better. I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee. Okay, anyhow, I did say that was gonna be a bit of a playthrough, so let's exit this. If you guys still have questions, let me know. Continue game, gyrocopter speed run. There it is, Adreden. Boom. I'm just gonna close this stuff, I guess. Yeah, because I'll come back to this, but I don't quite know. Let's see, save. But yeah, this is my ultimate, this is sort of the core pack for all the weaponry that I've been having. There's another Unity project for all the blocks. And there's another one for entities. So, yeah, lots of stuff. I don't know, if people are more interested in seeing things like that, I can definitely do more of them. It's just a matter of, you know, me doing that. You know, we gotta get rid of this block. Let's do that. I think there's zombies downstairs. Because I didn't spawn that block in legit, so we have to get rid of it. And it's surprising how tough it is, because normally this is the dev gun that destroys blocks in one shot, and it takes a bunch of shots to kill this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like 9 shots. Whereas it will destroy something in one shot. Almost anything else, except for maybe reinforced concrete. Anyhow, getting rid of that. And putting the compound bow back in here. And let's go to stealth mode, because we gotta be quiet. Laser cutting the main part of the sword. Then make a mold for some brass to pour into it. In the game, that would be a good way to make it, yeah. I have a real version of that though. Like, I have had that made when I was like a teenager, like the small one. That's like a total legit sword that I actually have in real life. So, but if I was to make a new one, yeah, getting it laser cut would be cool. Like the long version of it with all the little holes in it. That'd be pretty sweet, I think. Okay. So. Oh, this is going to be broken too, isn't it? No, that still works. That's my iron pipe with the Thagomizer spikes on it. Which is why I really like the whole mod system for weapons, because you can make all these different handles that have like really cool attachments. And whatnot. I don't know. It's just really extensible, I believe, is the word. What swords do you got, Dan? And are you going to be getting some more? I've got a couple too. I've got the sword, like the big Adreden sword. I've got a ninja sword. I've got one of those like cavalry-ish looking swords. Got one of those. Got a bokken. A couple machetes. Lots of knives. You know. I think that's all that I've got. Yeah, I think that's all I have right now. Yeah. But it's always interesting to know what other people have too, because it's cool. Okay, anyhow. I know I was in here for a reason. We were gonna make something last night. Yesterday I added in... Come on, get up there, quiet. This door here. Like I said, I wanted to incorporate this suite and this suite into my base. At least my, like, crafting base. It's going to be annoying when the sleepers spawn back in. Because, you know, they're sleepers. And I'm probably going to put something on here. But, yeah. Turn off the headlight so that we can do this quietly. But I think the zombie already knows we're here, so... Now I can sneak back and forth here without causing too much awakening. Okay, anyhow. Cool. You should put them up on things. Bike? That could have been it. Where did I put my bike parts? Well, we have some acid. Don't think we need that. We need some polymer. Okay, it looks like we're gonna need more polymer. What else do we need? Oh yeah, there was also the possibility... Oh, this needs to go... Lots of this stuff has just been dumped in here. I did some sorting, but not enough. This goes up there. There it is. Okay, so chassis, we need the seat. 2 wheels, I think, right? Wheel is... So yeah, we do need the oil, coal, and forged iron. Okay. Oil. And I'd probably have to get a bit more polymer, but that's not a problem. Forged iron. You guys probably know where it is. I don't. Because I'm pretty sure I made some. Well, let's start looking. Yeah, I started to do the organization stuff, but I haven't finished it all yet. Yeah, it'll be cool once we get some of these things. We should be able to do lots of stuff now. I think I can also build a workbench now. Can't I? Nope, maybe not. I should be close, though. What the hell did I need for that still? Okay. Advanced engineering. Oh, right. I was like a level or two away from being able to do it. Right. 2 levels. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But yes, a bike would be good. Though I keep thinking I should be able to frickin' find one in one of the garages. But apparently not. Let's see, did I put anything else in any of these? Pickaxe. Head mod. I wonder why that one's icon is all goofy. Oh, there was some more polymer down there. Polymers! Good. Okay, this is the last time I'm looking in here. They must be downstairs, you know? Not a good idea to go down there, I tell you. Oh! Hi! Ah! Don't crouch! Run! Shouldn't have gone outside. They're all gonna see me now. Okay, goodbye. What the heck? Slow motion death. Turn the flashlight off. Whoever can't see me at this point would be good. Okay, and gotta take you out. Good. Search this bag. Go back inside very quietly. You gotta go, S'more? Aw, alright. Well, we'll see you later then. Have a nice stream. Good work with the attachments. Indeed. Alright, you... Aha! I thought so. I'm not wearing my puffy little shoes. There. Now I should be super quiet. You can just go away, sir. Up, we go. Quiet. Need a freaking night vision scope, I think. That would be good. Okay, so now then, wheels. I mean, I guess I can't actually build these until I have everything else, but I can start to take a look at all this stuff. These are for the bigger vehicles, too, from Manu. Joanne, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm just looking for ways to build myself tires. I think I have pretty much everything other than the coal. We need that. We have enough of that. Good. Yeah, so coal. 25 coal. And that was how much? 10 each. Perfect. We're good to possibly build ourselves a bike, which is hiding underneath the sink. Okay. Great. Or if we find a working workbench, we can do that too. Okay, and the bicycle seat. Okay. DIY. Oh, we don't need a seat. The seat just magically appears. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, Joanna, I was showing off bits and pieces of the mod and the modding process earlier. I don't know, just something a bit different, and to get a little bit of a test done. I've been like working on it so much as of yesterday. Kind of a bit of a bugger. I can't even. Gonna have to do the whole thing again today. Ugh. Oh well, it's better. It'll be good. Better once it hits Alpha 18. Things will be fantastic. We're good. Okay. you. Let's just burn you or something. There. That works. You burn? You don't burn. Weird. I think that's sort of a null object at this point, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Anyhow. So we have that. I was thinking, where the heck do I want another door? Because we want this to be our main entrance. That means maybe I should block this up? Because then I can integrate it into this unit or something? I don't know. That's good enough. There's probably a lot of places I could go. Okay. Anyhow, what do we want to have with us today? I still don't have a recipe for the iron spear, I don't think. Maybe I do. But there's no reason why we couldn't make one. So, what's a good value? I'm gonna just cheat one in, but I'm gonna pay for it. Because, oh, CM on. Spear. Well, we don't want to... Let's see, I can craft at level 3, so we need to get a level 3 one. There we go. So we're going to get the iron spear, and I'm going to pay for it in iron. Let's just do 20. I mean, that's overkill for, I think, a spear, but, you know. So I'm going to keep these 20, and then get rid of 20 from here. Come on. Boom, gone. So that's my payment for this iron spear. And we need to pay some wood. Let's see. How much is a club worth? Tool handle is worth 25. This is worth 10. Well, let's make it worth, I don't know, 15, 20, 16. I don't know. Whatever people think. Anyhow. Spear. Yeah, so yeah, you didn't miss a whole lot, I guess. I mean, I was mostly just playing around with, Did I close the window? Ah, I did close it. I showed it off 3D models and stuff earlier. Close one of those, please. Things like... game? Or what is going on here? You know, new mining laser that'll be coming out at some point once I get the model fully 3D painted, and showing off things like taking the vanilla club apart and right where it always ends up in edit mode because that's the last mode I was in. The spikes and the iron reinforcements can now be, in theory, turned into mods rather than actual clubs and such. So that's basically done. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really care. Thank you. Anyhow, let's go play with this spear and probably find some more painkillers. We should eat some freaking food. Good Lord. I'm just not doing well with that. We have no good frames, so let's recipes make some frames before we go out, just in case dogs or something. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that's keeping me from doing entity work. We can do 48. Let's just do 20. I'm gonna leave the nails here. Not that I'll probably not get more nails, but... And I'll leave those there. Don't want the wiring tool, mechanical parts. Scrap that. I don't need the shotgun, so we'll just do that. Maybe I'll keep this one for now. Eat some of that. Okay, I think we're pretty much good to go. I'm going to put some of these outside this window because I want an even faster way to get out of here. Okay, turn this off. I'll use that to build tires. But I need to go get some levels. So, I mean, this is kind of fast, but, you know, I want to be faster. Oh wait, we need to change our boots. We have outside boots. We need to wear those. Where the puffy little shoes are for nighttime. Hi there. So this spear has like a range of 4 meters. Whereas a zombie only has a reach of like 1 meter, so you know, it's the best weapon to be using, really. And it would be in real life, too, because spears are an ancient weapon, one of the first ones we ever had, and they are super deadly because they have super long range. Okay, Arlene, you happen to die right where I wanted to put some hay bales. How inconsiderate of you. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5? Your hand is in the way, Arlene. Who else is here? Mo? But yeah, they're going to be adding in a wooden spear, an iron spear, and a steel spear anyway in the game. This is one I just bought as an asset. I didn't model this one. I started to model one, but then I was just like, you know what, I have too many other things to do. I'm just going to get this spear in the game. Keep eating your corn, sir. And maybe heal some too. Use a freaking bandage. You're oozing! Did she see you use the amazing cloth that fixes broken cabinets? I don't know. Joanne, have you seen me fix cabinets before? Let's go in here and do the cabinet. And spear to the face. Gotta get some levels. This would be probably my weapon of choice in a non-28 days later zombie apocalypse. Anything where you don't care about getting blood on you, this would be probably my go-to. Yeah, I kind of feel like we were in this one. No, we weren't. Okay, that's fine. You're still not eating your corn, man. Eat your corn. Put mods on your spear. Aw, dude, I forgot. But yeah, I could do that. Maybe I could do that. I don't know if I put the right tags on the spear. But in theory, maybe. Oh. I don't know if this one would work on this one. Modify. See, it doesn't have the right thing. I have to add that. That's a good... This is one of those things where I like, yeah, playthrough. I need to like know this stuff. I think this is the stuff that's also holding up War of the Walkers is just little things that need to be added and tweaked, but I don't actually know because the wall, he doesn't really know me. He doesn't really share with me. So, I just sort of have been creeping on there for him. Yeah, it would look good. It just, I can't put it on this one yet because it doesn't have the right modifiers. You know, we could just reload it. Let's see if we can do that real quick, because this is about modding and such. Let's stand over here. See if I can do that real quick. Let's see. Item modifiers, we need the... Can't remember what it's called. This one, and it is installable on this one, on the shaft. So then we go over here, we find the iron spear, and we find out that it has no tags activated. That's weird. Why would I do that? It's one of those. It is a spear. So maybe I did it because it didn't have any children attached to it yet, which take a few minutes to do. Because that process is kind of anyhow, exit this, reload. As I saved it, I did save it. Fantastic. Good. Let's see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have the right attachment points on it, so probably won't work. We'll throw one on, and then we'll see. But yeah. Because, like, yeah, if you get, like, can I get one? Give me a stick, please. No? No sticks? I thought these ones gave me sticks. I guess it's just a probability-based thing, but... Give me a freaking stick, would ya? No? How about you? This looks like a very stick-like tree. Give me a stick. There we go. I'll just finish chopping it now that we're halfway done. Let's sustain life a little bit. Sustaining life. Done. Iron spear, go. You don't even get to come close to me, son. This is where, you know, I don't know. My mod, I think, becomes easier because, like, you have such a range and advantage over the zombies. The zombies become less of a threat, which is why I need to do a lot more entity work. But I've got things planned. I've got lots of stuff planned. It's just a matter of getting to it all. Recipes, nails, go, craft. And I will have to cheat one in. I do have one at the base, but just for the purposes of testing and showing. No, let's call it spear, I think is what we want. This guy. Bandana for spear. Pretty sure. So it will work. It will be, you can put it on now, but it won't likely display it. DM. Yeah, doesn't show it at all. These little tines at the front here, these are for when you like stab or throw it at something that doesn't, like, it stops it from going in too deep so that you can pull it back out. That's actually why they're there. Probably more so for like if you're like on a horse or something, but whatever. Who cares? This is actually a really good one. It's got long cutting blades. So it doesn't have any of the like inward tang parts, so the bleeding effects would be less. It doesn't, and it would probably come out pretty easily, especially if these back sides were like sharpened, which they're not, but you know, it's not my 3D model. So whatever. Okay, so that doesn't show it on there, but if we were to go, we can probably take this one. Melee old stick. Wait, escape. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely, no, an old stick. Okay, something is goofy in the recipes for this. Yeah, I've started to goof around with these things, and now things are getting all kind of out of whack. I feel like there's got to be a better system for like doing the modding. I don't know if there is a better overall pattern for game development, but something seems like it needs to be better. Instead, I wanted to make a sharp stick, so let's just get a sharp stick instead. There. And then we'll use that instead. Use a little bit of that water. Okay, we're good. The sharpened stick, put a modifier on that, and that one should show up. No? What? Okay. Yeah, see, this is where, like, I knew I needed to do a lot of work. Adding attachment points to weapons, and I was just like, oh god, it's a nightmare. Don't want to do it. But, sharp stick attach points. Chat attach points. Alright. That's been added to the list. It's gonna be a nightmare. Just a nightmare. Alright. Since I cheated those in and they're not working, goodbye. Get the water and put it in our inventory. The last thing we'll do, I did want to show Joanne this, was the cloth of cleaning. Cleaning cloth. Alright. go in here and clean this person's cupboards. Hey there, Mo. Down, boy. I think he's dead. Oh, you spinny... Good for nothing, Zambi. Oh, dead? No, dead. Yeah, I don't know, Joanna, if you haven't seen it or not. I figured these closets, they have physical space in them, right? Like you should be able to put something in them. Like you can see how much space is there. Figured they just need good cleaning, so I made a cleaning cloth. Which can then clean them, and then that makes them... Why didn't I hell? Okay, well, apparently I broke a lot of things yesterday. That's annoying. But you should be able to... Why the heck is that not working now? Man, it worked just a couple days ago. Okay, well, you know, I'll figure out what's going on with that too today. Ethan! Hi, how's it going? You've been here for about a minute or two. Okay. Sorry about that, just knocked him out. Okay. And whoop. Well, this could be like a nice taste of what would be like having a spear in Alpha 18. Plus you can throw them in Alpha 18. You can't do that. Anybody in here? Or this one? Wake up, guys. I'm not being subtle in your house. There. Yeah, I guess one of the reasons why I haven't added this as a recipe was because I wanted to do it like the other ones, where it had a shaft, and then it had a head that you would attach to it. And what a convoluted little place. What I have on is not as good, so scrap those, and scrap those. Hi? You're out there. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna search the house a little bit more. OML, my grammar today. No worries, man. I'm not a grammar police officer. Get some murky water. Ooh, there we go. So what I have on is considerably worse. That's because it's a poncho, okay. 4 and 13 versus 16 and 21. Didn't realize these were so bad. Huh, crazy. Okay, anyhow, we're just gonna take this with us. I don't know, we may need it or something. Nah, probably not. Buried treasure, well, whatever, we'll wear this for now. They're not that great. Hi! The spear is pretty awesome for that kind of stuff, because it's so long and pokey. Alrighty, we should probably get some more cloth. More vinegar. Everyone keeps vinegar in their bathroom, right? That's a thing. Fernando! Hello! How's it going? Oh, we want the spear. It is unlocked, but I don't think there's anything in it. Nope. I mean, we're here. May as well loot the place, right? Hi! How's it going? Yeah. Ouch! Back leg. Stop that. Yeah, I gotta definitely investigate that. I don't understand why it's suddenly not working. Hi. Poke! Alright. Maybe something else is good. We need some more clothing. That would be good for a nice little helmet. Let's see what we can make out of that. And you... I'm just gonna scrap these for now, because May as well. Just keep the good work. Well, thank you. I automatically go to my spear because it's, you know, or my club because it's number 1 and I'm used to it. But having the spear in hand is nice too. Whoa! Hi there. Dead and done. No bike in this place either. I think it's because the world is already loaded with a number of these and it just doesn't have them. Which is a weird thing, but I've seen it happen before. Okay, I guess this building is done. Yep. Okay. I don't know. We may or may not keep these. Maybe I'll just scrap them for wood. I don't want to have too much junk on me. Hi! Okay. Oh, a little wandering horde, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just a bunch of spawns. You guys, come over here. Come on. And cloth. Got it. It'll tricky to hit this wobbly dude's head, but not too bad. Whap. He's not dead. There we go. You did? Alright. I have to make sure. I have to make sure they're dead. Ethan says, okay, I started a new world on 7 Days to Die. I spawn in the burnt area and I run around till I find wasteland. Oh no. I camp out in a small building. And I swear the ambient noise there are scary. They are scary. No, the wasteland biome has like these terrifying screams and creaking. Oh, there's a stick there. All these like crazy things. Yes, when you pick up a stick still, it still gives you that. Okay. Recipes, we can make a sharpened stick with this one. Ah, okay. I got it. So the progression of them is a bit goofy still, but not too bad, I guess. We should have the Aldos because, I mean, it's always a good place to have access to saws if they have them. Repair that. It is 3:05 p.m. where you are, Fernando. Nice. And then 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. for Ethan. That's Portugal time. Cool. It is 7:05 here. It's Vancouver time. Oh! Ow! Got some sneakers on. Okay. Good. I guess we're gonna go in here and just loot afterwards. Can't really do a whole lot on the body. Okay, good. The mod? This is my mod. This is called a Dred End. It's on the mod launcher if you want. This version is not quite what's on the mod launcher. This is sort of my experimental version that I've trying stuff out on. Though the spear is in the game, it's just not. I haven't updated the recipe for it. So it's just still destroyed. That is why I love the random getter-upper. Because it leads to dramatic moments like that where you're just like, oh, that zombie was dead. You're like, no, that zombie was not dead. I don't know, some people will hate it, but it leads to more exciting gameplay, in my opinion. Okay, well, let's check this. Hey, that one works. Sweet. Do these all... No, they don't always work. They mostly work. I was thinking about making the mining laser like a yellow, kind of like this. But it doesn't really have to be any color in particular. Kind of give it this, yeah, this worn through look on some of the spots and stuff. I don't know. That is my thought. Ah, the good old Aldos. Reminds me of Ravenhurst now at this point. Yeah, this is a spear I found on one of the 3D modeling sites. Oh, man, Steven. It's quite nice. I did start to model my own, and the tips of them actually did stay in the game. There's a... I think it's called a Dred tip, and then we also used the tip from the hunting knife as another spear tip blade thing. So it's in the game too. Because I like opening up the world to people. I can show you the world. Kind of crap, you know? There's not really much up here, is there? And not so much. Oh, maybe that one isn't a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that one's empty. Alright. So anyway, we now have some access to table saws, which is good. Let's gotta break down these bodies. Gotta store up all these arm bones and for late game. And of course you get some nitrate out of them, which is kind of good. Okay, sounds like the kids are getting up, so I'll probably have to end this soon. If you did like the stream though, hit the like button. If you want to see some of the modding stuff that I've been working on, like the process, you can go back to the beginning of the stream and check that out. I didn't grab that. There. That'll drive Mr. Bonecraken nuts if I don't get that, right? There we go. Okay. Where are ya? Little bag of bones, where are you, boy? Over there? Somewhere. I am now encumbered. Let's de-encumber myself, because I'll probably come back here a number of times. I just don't need a bunch of this stuff. Still encumbered, paper out. Scrap that, scrap those. Scrap this. Scrap that. Good morning. How are you? Awesome. Okay. Anyhow, there's that. I just realized something. The toxic area surrounds Arizona, where the game takes place. So, how can you escape this state if everyone is dead? Where did the planes come from? Hey man, that's what you gotta ask the fun pimps. I've always disliked the airplanes. You know, they're useful, but they're kind of annoying.
Can you tell me what a jumper looks like in real life?
Yes, but not right now, Basil. I did explain to you that they don't actually exist.
But you have to make those.
Yes, you have to do genetic engineering to make that happen.
Even the zombies.
Even the zombies, yes, we have to genetically modify some
But we have to combine
fungus.
the genes together.
Yes, we have to combine.
That's when
genes.
zombies will come at night. Well,
There's a lot of steps that we gotta do to make zombies, man.
When will they go out at nighttime?
Well, we have to make them negatively phototoxic, right?
They just run from... In Minecraft, they don't like light.
No, that's right. Which is, you know, what I said, phototoxic.
That's why they run away.
Yes.
I've never seen them run away from another one. I've never seen a zombie.
Are you in here yet?
Hmm?
No, there's a bunch of zombies surrounding this building. I gotta go deal with them. Yeah, my son wants to build, make some real zombies, and so trying to explain to him the entire process of it, which is very complicated because, you know, zombies, they aren't real yet.
You have to make them.
Yeah, so we have to make them.
Am I talking to them?
You are, well, they can hear you. So. Already snowman!
Why do you call him a snowman?
Well, because they only spawn in the snowy biome.
Hey!
What? I didn't design them to do that.
Hey!
Maybe they just run too hot to survive anywhere else.
They survive in they survive in cold places.
Yeah.
Like
Basically.
night and in snowy places.
Those ones.
I don't want zombies to come out at Christmas.
You don't want Christmas zombies?
Nope.
What? Would that wreck your present getting time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Keep that.
But that Santa could just we could just crush the zombies with our car and bump through the zombies.
Well, maybe. If we're lucky, we can do that.
Hey, they would be on the I would put them on the road. And then we could bump into them.
Yeah, ideally, you could lure them out on the road, and then you could bump into them. As it were. Alright, I gotta catch up on some chat here. Send helicopters to rescue the survivors instead of... Right? Right? Yeah, instead of sending cat food and dog food, yeah? It's kind of like... They're just... It's more like they're running an experiment in this, like, radiated area, right?
Dies like real life zombies.
It's kind of like real life zombies.
But those are real life zombies. Those no cars.
Oh, come on, you. Trip.
Not a reindeer.
It's an elk, I think.
Is that one of...
Let me take a look at its horns. I guess it's more like a whitetail or something.
It's dead.
Kind of looks weird.
Is that what happens when animals are dead? They're down like that?
Uh-huh. They die. They fall over.
Like, I will...
This is a weird area.
If I die, I will just be on my back.
Yep, very likely.
But that would be a little bit cold.
It would be cold to be dead. You're right.
Because I would need a sword.
Yes, you would need a short shirt if you were dead.
I don't want to die on a road.
No, no kidding. You don't want to die, period.
I don't want to die on a road because then the cars will crush my hands.
Yep.
I don't want my hands crushed.
Let's
Why
see.
do all the cars just... Oh, why are all the cars broken?
Because the apocalypse happened an unknown number of years ago, and...
Zombies would...
I don't know.
Real life zombies will do that too.
Real life zombies will rip apart cars?
Yeah.
I know. They're all mechanics.
Because they're really big.
They're not. They're just as big as you or I.
As big as my eye!
No, as big as you and me. You or I.
Me and you, we are having a piggyback.
What? No. It doesn't. That doesn't really make us any bigger. That just makes us easier for them to catch us.
It's not easy to get you. You get this punch it really hard to make it dead.
Wow. I think a real life zombie would be pretty hard to punch to death. It'd be pretty hard to do that kind of damage.
I know. I would just spike it to death.
You'd spike it to death.
Ha!
With what kind of spike?
Like spikes. By putting spikes on the ground. I mean, spike weed. Spike weed from Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, like this? Yeah, well, but we don't have that plant. We don't have a spike leaf plant.
I'm talking about spike weed.
Yeah, I think there's still some good loot on certain rooftops. Oh yeah, especially on Aldo's too.
I'm
You're right.
talking about the spike weed.
Let's go do that. We're just gonna get in rocks.
That looks like a squash.
As you can see.
Dad, I wanna make spikeweed seeds and chomper seeds and...
I know, we need to teach you a lot about genetics. We'll get there.
I wanna do it right now.
I know, you're excited about making stuff.
I wanted to tell you what I wanted to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Why did you let me do it?
I'm sorry that I was talking over you. I'm listening right now.
Talk over you.
Basil, I'm sorry. But you can let me know now.
Why are you going on the roof?
Oh god.
No!
Ah, they're vultures.
Why are those vultures trying to get in?
Well, they want to eat my brains.
Why are they zombie bullets?
Well, I guess the zombie virus / infection, because I guess that's a bacteria, technically, the way that it seems to be in the game.
Why do they eat humans now?
I don't know why they eat humans.
Ah.
Get out of here, bird.
Ha! So silly.
I think there is something in here, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. We got more vultures to take out.
Why? A gun!
It's not a gun, it's a bow.
Are you kidding me?
I don't kid.
Ha! Why are they sleeping?
I guess they're conserving energy? I don't know.
Why was he just sleeping?
It won't let me switch weapons now. No! I'm forever stuck using the bow! Oh, it's because I was zoomed, I bet. There. Man, I don't really like that mechanic.
Ha!
Come here, birds.
Ha!
You can do it. Ow!
That's a good hit.
That one knows tactics from World War II. Fly out of the sun, blind him!
You blinded him. Are you blind?
Oh, you just... Well, you don't want to blind people, but... If it's really bright, they won't be able to see.
How did you jump onto a pipe? How did you get on a roof?
I just jumped, like Mario.
You can't get on a roof. Too much zombies!
It's a huge wave of zombies.
That is not.
It's not a huge wave? How many would be a huge wave?
So much.
So many?
Even a newspaper zombie that can run super fast.
And done. Thank you for the reminder, Mr. Bone Kraken.
What?
Prep for it! How's it going?
What the heck?
Repair. I'll go back for the rest of that loot too downstairs. I just need to know what I'm going to get so that when I transport things back and forth. We got the right stuff. Okay. Let's see what other goodies we get. Boom. Search. Gonna scrap that one for more polymers because we're gonna need them for building tires and such. Make sure to turn it down a little bit because it might be loud. Okay, I'll probably end this, like I said, pretty soon. I just kind of got a conversation there. Ooh, hello. Nice. Scrap. Storage pocket. Let's put that somewhere. Am I level? Oh, good. I am level 25 already. Thank you. Okay. I really do need to do the thing where I know a lot of people use a lot of other modlets about like with making these things modifiable. And I definitely will have to do that too. It's just a matter of time. I'm not so much into using a lot of other people's mods because I want to learn how to do it myself for the most part. Sure, it's not 8 o'clock yet, so no. I just said it's not 8 o'clock yet, implying that 8 o'clock is the time you get to do that. Yes. Yeah, but it's not 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Looted. OCD averted. I think there was something in here too, isn't there? Oh, it's on top. No! Sandwich. Someone put their sandwich up there. That was the most important thing to them the day of the apocalypse. Quick! Hide it! It's gotta be up there. Okay. Let's load up here, shall we? Yeah, antibiotics, right? So let's just take it all. Whatever. Go in here. Around. I may have missed one or two spots. I think there's one on the wall there, but I'm just gonna try to get as much of this loot back that I need. Which isn't necessarily a whole lot more. Let's scrap that and then take this. And then we'll scrap Blood Trophy, so we can have space for that. That's probably good for now. I might actually take this. What would I get rid of so that I could have some seeds? Let's make these nails straight. There. Good. Good idea to transmove stuff. Right. Yeah. Don't need no rotten flesh. I do plan on having rotten flesh be something that is useful. It would be able to make like phosphate, I guess, and maybe sulfur. And maybe even carbon, like a carbon source, because I do plan on some advanced replicators and such being made, so... Okay, I just want to get into the house. I'm a little bit full up on stuff. Yeah, anyhow guys, I think what I'm gonna do is move all this stuff into this base, so I'll pretty much, I guess, say goodbye. I may or may not play through the night again. We'll see how things go. Now I'll be able to build some more stuff. I may just grab some wood real quick. That way I have... Let's see here. Workbench. Yeah, I can probably do that already. There's enough iron in the building to be able to do other things. Advanced. Nope. How about desk? Research desk. The basic one we have here is pretty easy to build. We have all the stuff we need inside the building there, so yeah, we'll be good. Keep eating. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, you know, feel free to share it, hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel and want to stay apprised of this mod or any of the other series I'm doing, which is Gyrocopter Speedrun, and a sort of a 5-day horde bring nothing challenge, you're dead. You're dead. You're definitely dead now. Yeah. Say subscribe to the channel. If you want to maybe get a couple more notifications, because, I don't know, YouTube is changing the notification system. It may be better, it may be worse, but there's another chance you can find notifications on Twitter, if you would like. Yeah. So anyhow, I will see you tomorrow or the next day. And we will continue modding. I don't know how modding, sometimes you don't know how much will get done, so there may be something to show you tomorrow, there may not be. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, I'm going to sort out my loot that I just got and prep for tomorrow's episode or the next stream. And then I'm going to get my kids some Cheerios and such. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. I don't know who all is still here. Fernando, Trekker, prep for it. FTH kills. Baseball to Mark. Thank you for the follows. Yeah, we'll all see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.